Pressure test, pressure testing of the boiler. 230-35. Pressure testing. The temperature of a steam locomotive boiler shall be raised to at least 70 degrees Fahrenheit at any time the hydrostatic pressure is applied to the boiler. 230-36. Hydrostatic testing of the boiler. Time test of the locomotive operator. Operators shall have a hydrostatically test every boiler at the following times during the 14,772 service days inspection and every annual inspection after making an alteration to the boiler, after installing a flush patch unstayed portion of the boiler, after riveting an unstayed portion of the boiler. Method of testing: the metal temperature of the boiler shall be made between 70 degrees Fahrenheit and 120 degrees Fahrenheit, and each time is subjected to any hydraulic static pressure. The hydraulic static testing requires the conducted at 25% of the MAWP. The internal inspection of the boiler shall be conducted with the following: hydrostatic with the pressures that exceeded the MAWP. 230 230-37 steam following the repair alterations. Upon the completion of the repairing alteration, locomotive owner and operator shall conduct steam test and boiler steam pressure raised between 95 to 100% of the MAWP. At this time, the boiler shall be inspected and ensure the safety suitable condition and service stay bolts. 230-38 telltale hole. Stay bolts less than 8 inches long. A stay bolt shorter than 8 inches, except for the flexible bolt, should have T-tail. Telltale holes at 3/16 to 7/32 of inch in diameter, at least 1 inch quarter deep, 1 1/4 inch deep in the outer edge. Reduced body stay bolts. On the reduced body stay bolts, the telltale holes shall extend beyond the fillet and reduce the section of the stay bolt. The stay bolts may be through the telltale holes. The telltale holes cannot open. Telltale holes kept open. On a telltale hole succeed with the provided the 230-41 must be kept open at all times. We'll get to 230-41. Must be broken stay bolts. Most allowable numbers of broken stay bolts. No boiler should be allowed to remain in service with 2 broken stay bolts located in 24 inches of each other as measured in the firebox combustion chamber on the straight line. No boiler should be allowed to remain in service with no more than 4 broken stay bolts inside of the entire firebox combustion chamber combined. A stay bolt replacement of the broken stay bolts must be replaced during the 31 service days and detect at the time of the broken stay bolt detected between the 31 service days. Inspection replacement of no later than 30 kilometers from the time of the direct detection. Stable 80 inch less are replaced and shall be replaced within the bolt telltale holes 3/16 to 7/32 of an inch at least 1/4 of an inch, 1 1/4 of an inch deep at each end of the telltale holes, 3/16 and 72 inches in diameter, and their entire length at the time replacement of the broken stay bolt holes adjacent with the stay bolt should be inspected. Assessment of the broken stay bolts, the telltale holes, leaking plunges, and missing shell be accounted for the broken stay bolts. Prohibited methods of closing telltale holes: welding, forging, riveting, broken stay bolts is prohibited for the method of closing a telltale hole. Time and method of stay bolt holding. Time and hammer testing. General, all steel bolts may hammer to be tested every 31 service days and expect provided in paragraph A. Section a stay bolt also shall hammer tested with the hydrostatic pressure. The hydrostatic pressure above the MAWP specified boiler specification of the FRA form number 4 applied to the boiler. See Appendix B of this part. Exception for the unacceptable stay bolts, the removal of the brickwork or the great barriers of the purpose of the home hammer testing stay bolts during the 31 service day will not be required. Stay bolts behind the structural impediments having telltale 3/16 of an inch to 7/32 of an inch diameter in entire length whenever the brickwork or great barriers are removed from any of the reasons. However, the bolt shall be inspected at this time. Method of hammer testing. The stay bolts tested by the boiler contains the water and hydraulic pressure must not be used in 95% of the MAWP. Steam locomotive operators shall tap each of the bolt with a hammer determination of the broken bolt from the sound of the vibration sheet. Whenever the stay bolts are tested with the boiler not unpressurized during the 31 service days inspection, the stay bolt shall be tested made with all water drain boiler. 230-41 flexible stay bolt caps. General flexible stay bolt caps shall have their caps removed during everyday fifth annual inspection for the purpose of inspecting bolts and breakage, except for the provided in paragraph B of this section. Drilled flexible stay bolts. The flexible stay bolt holes are the telltale holes between 30/16 and 72 inches in diameter, which extended the entire length of the bolt into the head and not less than 1/3 of the diameter of the head. The steam locomotive and the owner or the operator needed not to remove the stay bolt holes if established by opening by an electrical or other suitable method. The telltale holes are open in the entire length. Any of the leakage of the telltale holes during the local hydrostatic testing indicates the bolt is broken and must be replaced before the steam locomotive is placed in service. In the inner ends of the telltale shells closed, the fireproof porous material will be kept, and telltale holes free from matter permit steam water to exist in telltale holes. When the bolt is broken and when the bolt is broken or fractured, record keeping the removal of flexible, stable caps. Other taps shall be reported in the FRA in form number 3. See appendix be part of this part. Testing at a request of the FRA inspector and stable caps also shall be removed. Any of the test section made whenever the FRA inspector or the steam locomotive owner operates considered necessary to identify the safety concerns about the condition of stable caps and stable sleeves. Steam gauges.